Thank you, Scott. The Drug Enforcement Agency is launching a new effort to reduce violent crime in Jacksonville. It's called Project Safeguard. The DEA says a lot of the violence in the city is linked to illegal drug trafficking. So the agency will partner with the ATF, federal marshals, and JSO to go after violent offenders. News4Jax reporter Eric Avanier is joining us live outside the federal court building downtown to explain how this works. Eric?
Yes, under Project Safeguard, violent offenders will not only have to contend with state charges, they'll also find themselves here at the federal courthouse facing federal charges. And if convicted, they could find themselves locked up in federal prison after their stint in state prison.
We can't compare Jacksonville to Los Angeles or New York.
During my ride along with DEA Assistant Special Agent in Charge Mike Dubette, he talked about the federal government's newest effort to help Jacksonville police deal with violent criminals who are killing and critically injuring people on a weekly and sometimes daily basis.
These criminals are holding our neighborhoods hostage with the threat of violence.
According to a News4Jax crime database, as of Wednesday, there have been 145 homicides and 115 murders in Jacksonville since the beginning of the year. Both Dubette and News4Jax crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson say most of these killings are drug-related.
The sale of the drugs and the use of the drugs actually leads to other crimes. It leads to thefts, it leads to robberies, it leads to murders.
And the weapons used in these murders are typically guns.
With violent crime and drug trafficking, you always have guns involved.
Therefore, the DEA is partnering with ATF to make sure violent offenders not only face drug charges, but also illegal gun possession and firearm trafficking charges on top of state charges. Jefferson says this initiative may shed light on where the guns are coming from because not every gun used on the streets of Jacksonville was reported as a stolen weapon, especially high-powered rifles and armor-piercing ammunition you would expect to see on a battlefield.
We always ask the question, where are these guns coming from? There are dealers out there. You can get a gun just as quick as you can go to Subway and get a sandwich.
Police in 41 cities throughout Florida are taking part in Project Safeguard. Only time will tell if this initiative reduces violent crime throughout the state. And it's not just here in Florida. Project Safeguard is being deployed in other areas of the country where violent crimes have skyrocketed. Areas like LA, New York, and Chicago. Reporting live, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.